Famcast Media, bitch.
So it looks like the Polish courts haven't learned their fucking lesson, and things ended up just getting worse. Good afternoon, demons and demonesses. Kwame Wahkan here. This is going to be like, I think, the second story I done about Nergal. I think the last story I did was about something that had happened last year. Apparently, a bunch of crazy people were accusing Nergal of doing something or being part of a movement that he clearly wasn't part of. And now he's under a lot of hot water because of this shit with the Polish court now. For those that have, kept in touch with what's been going on in Poland, basically, they're going, extremely, religiously conservative. I think a couple weeks ago, they had banned abortion or some shit like that. And, Poland hasn't really been, that country that has been, shy about, this whole religious conservative type thing, I remember I was reading a story years ago about when Nergal was doing a concert and he basically ripped a book in half, and then they tried to charge him with blasphemy because the book was the Bible. And I'm like, you're really going to throw a man in jail for ripping a book? So, like I said, Poland is a very strongly religious country, mostly Catholic, but at the same time, I didn't know it was like this fucking bad in Poland. The fact that, they're planning on charging people with, blasphemy and all this other shit. I mean, you'd think that sounds like something you would hear out of a Middle Eastern country, but I have the article right here. This was sent to me by D. Rotten from the Dungeon podcast. So, let's all get this over and see what's going on with Nergal. Behemoth singer found guilty of offending religious feelings in Poland. Behemoth frontman Nergal has been found guilty of offending religious feelings in Poland due to allegedly uploading a picture of the Virgin Mary with a foot on top of her face on Behemoth's Facebook page in 2019. According to the PRP, Nergal will have to pay a fine of 15,000 zloty, along with fees of 3,500 zloty, which amounts to $4,980. The vocalist, whose real name is Adam Darsky, has since responded to this conviction, refusing to plead guilty and contesting the ruling. I will let superstition and fundamentalist dogmas capitalize on this and every other case in the same nature. Fuck no. Nigel has some asses up his sleeve. Just wait and see, Darsky wrote on Instagram. I think they meant the right aces, but they wrote assess. Typo. According to a statement from Alexandra I really need to learn Polish. Skyniarats. Okay, that's the best I can do. A spokeswoman for the district prosecutor's office in Warsaw, where Darsky was indicted, the singer was accused of offending the religious feelings of 4 people due to his image. 4 fucking people? They did all this for 4 fucking people. I swear, now we know who the biggest snowflakes in the world are. Skyniart's statement would go on to reference the ultra-conservative Ordo Luris, a fundamentalist Catholic organization known for its anti-abortion stances, and the Patriotic Society as individuals who identified Darsky's post. Yeah, these are definitely religious conservatives. Catholics, and now how the word patriotic and patriot is always, portrayed as usually someone that's extremely nationalistic. I'm just going to go on and read the rest of this, because we're almost done here. This isn't the first time Darsky or Behemoth has been dragged to court over accusations of blasphemy. A year ago, Darsky appeared in court to defend Behemoth's White Eagle logo, which faced charges of being anti-Polish and blasphemous, with the offending parties alleging that the logo mocked the national coat of arms for Poland. The performer nearly faced prison time for a 2008 incident where he tore up a Bible on stage, but these charges were eventually dismissed due to a statute of limitations. So hold on a sec. They only dismissed the charges because of statute of limitations. If it didn't go beyond the statute of limitations, they literally would have put Nergal in jail for ripping a book. That should show you the insanity and the lunacy of religious conservatives. And that's the thing. I guarantee some of these people are going to be like, the left is all triggered and snowflake and this and that and the other. Well, how the fuck do you explain this? It's fucking music. You're literally offended by a guy who wears face paint and ripped a book. That's what you're fucking offended about. The Bible's, like I said, the Bible. Well, to me, the Bible is nothing more than a book, and this is nothing more than music and art. So basically, what the Polish government is doing, and this should scare a lot of people. This is the beginning of censorship right here. They're trying to censor Nergal, who's basically a musician and an artist. And they're trying to shut him up because all these religious... not all these, because it's only 4 fucking people. 4 people got in their feelings and acted like a bunch of fucking snowflakes. This is ridiculous, alright? No one gives a fuck about your mystical man in the fucking sky, alright? People are allowed to believe in whatever they want to fucking believe in. Alright, it's clearly obvious that Nergal is probably secular or maybe even completely atheistic. Well, maybe even, Satanist, because, he is a black metal musician. But, this should scare every metalhead that's currently living in Poland right now. Because if they're only doing this to Nergal to make an example out of him. To say, hey, if you criticize religion, this is what's going to happen to you. And they've been, like I said, the fact that this happened in, 2008, and they were still trying to, convict him for that. And the Facebook post was written in 2019, 2 years ago. All right, these people really are adamant on trying to censor this guy, get him locked up, simply because he doesn't believe in their crazy, fucked up religion. And here's another thing, and this is about Catholics in general. I find it very strange how Catholics are more willing to put Nergal in jail for, offending Catholicism, but these same fucking Catholics won't go balls to the wall to make sure all of the creeps and the predators in the church go to jail. They want to put this guy in jail, but they want to send all the creeps to different, locations and this and that, the other, and hush, hush, hush. Religion, this whole thing about religion is nothing more than a big fat fucking scam. In fact, there's another story I want to get to later on today about that, because something happened here in the United States revolving religion and whatnot. But either way, I really do hope that they find a way to, appeal this, because this is stupid. This is really fucking stupid. Sending him to jail because he photoshopped a picture of someone stepping on the Virgin Mary's face. All I got to say is, to the people of Poland, grow some thick fucking skin. It's not that fucking serious. I mean, hopefully he'll find a way to get out of this, like he found a way to get out of the other, sticky situations he's been in. But I swear, not a day goes by without, religious conservatives being offended by something, one thing or another. Alright, but that's all I have to say about this. So you guys, stay safe, stay metal. Listen to a Behemoth album today to show your support and solidarity for Nergal. And other than that, you have a good one. Hail Satan.